What is good, Council of Comics?
Yeah.
It is Monday, May 20th, 2024. It's 8 p.m. It is time for the New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week podcast, episode number 90. Back in 30 seconds.
Good Council of Comics, welcome to the New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week. I can't do it much better than Phil just did it, but we got some special guests coming in here. A special little Brian LCS is in the house. Well, he's not in the house yet, and we're hoping that he'll be in the house because I got all this stuff set up for him, but he's still not here. But thank you. Let's go.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone a superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
Soon as they get here, everything will be all right, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything is all right. We survived Monday.
We have everything we need.
Thanks.
Welcome to the Council of Comics, you beautiful, bright-eyed bunch of comic book collecting lovers out there that just tune in every Monday night just to come talk with us and see books and maybe, just maybe, win a prize. Maybe just win a prize. You heard me say it before. We were talking to Brian LCS. We were hoping he's going to pop in here anytime, but we're still going to keep the show going until he gets in here. And then we'll stop for a little bit and talk to Brian about his channel and the things that he is doing. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit them like buttons on the videos. And as always, the loyal council is in the house. Cliff, C. Bizzle, Phil, green shirt guy somewhere. I'm sure he'll pop up. How you guys doing today?
Doing very well.
Good.
Still recovering for the weekend, but I'm good.
Yes, I'm recovering as well. Let's say we're all recovering from something.
We all recovered from
The week is supposed to be fun.
It was fun, but now we gotta recover.
It was fun, yeah.
Like you're supposed to go in the Monday like rah, refresh. But it's more like oh my goodness. Yes, we do have one of the greatest giveaways that we do on here every week, and at the end of the month we give out a great prize. We have a prize of about 22 books, one slab, one Funko, one action pop. We will show you all that and give you a hashtag in a moment. But first,
and that's just the stuff we have at the moment.
yes, I will give you a value that I've estimated very, very soon. All right, Young at Heart Foundation. Of course, if I don't share the screen, people will never know about the Young at Heart Foundation. I'm just so excited. It's Monday night. Young at Heart Foundation, Faith, Trust, Belief is a great organization run by our good friend Mike out in California, who does tremendous things for kids that are waiting medical procedures out there. There's two ways you can help this organization. One is you can become a donor by going to the website and hitting the register to become a donor button right here for Donate at Life America. More than 100,000 people are waiting for a life-saving transplant, and you can help by registering to be a donor today. Second way to help, sponsor a Hope Kit. It's a 100% tax deductible. They take all the funds, create these nice little gift boxes for the kids. It's great stuff. If you want to help out in other ways or get in touch with Mike, give him a call at 323-396-9998 or email him at info@youngatheartfoundation.com. All-Town Best, this is our home away from home. It's located out in Hyde Park, New York, 870 Violet Avenue, Hyde Park, New York. They have comics, cards, toys. They have the Hudson Valley's biggest selection of comic books. Everything's bagged and boarded for you at no extra cost. And Anthony, the guy who runs the shop, is our good friend. He's also part of the Council of Comics. He's offering a 10% discount to anybody that wants to pull this. You tell them what books you want that week and put them together, wrap them up 10% off, and get them all out to you, all right? He also has card tournaments on the weekend, like Lorcana, Pokemon, Magic. So if you want to find out about those as well, and the 10%, give them a call at 845-233-4234 or email them at alterniverse2@aol.com, and the website is alterniverse.net. Hitting up the YouTubes, we're at 846. We're getting that steady climb back again. I'm very, very happy. Let's get that subscribe. Let's get to 1,000. That's like our milestone of milestones for the Council of Comics. We do live Sunday, 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific. Monday night tonight, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. Wednesdays, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific for New Keys, for New Comic Book Day live. And Sunday, we do Film and Box Office News. So please subscribe to our channel. Next up, C Bizzle, Couching and Slouching. Tell them about it.
So my channel is mainly unboxings of books I get from the mail, from eBay, from Facebook, and from my local comic book stores. Also what I'd like to do is I'm doing some storytelling of some events and some miniseries that's coming up. I was at 398. I lost one person. I need 3 more subs to get 400 subscribers. I'm already getting ready to do my 300 subscriber giveaway. I got some special for the 400, and I got even more special for the 500.
Excellent. Let's get them 10 more subscribers so you don't have to worry about that falling back. We've been there, and it's an up and down thing. We want to get to like 407 or something. See, Bizzle, we can solidify that.
Right.
Subscribe to his channel. Next up, our lovely Cliff on
Yes.
Comics, 696. Go
Oh,
ahead.
wow, look at that. Look at that. Good job. All right. So yeah, Cliff on Comics, where you can see stuff from me in the council, but also where I do my unboxings, where I do some anecdotal stuff about what's going on in collecting, and of course next month I'll be bringing back Crisis Quest trivia because that's a lot of work. And also Saturday mornings you can see me doing Comics and Coffee with Cliff. This week's guest at 10 a.m. will be DJ Lynx, and also I'll be appearing with the Lynx Squad on Friday night this week as I'm subbing in for someone.
Excellent. Please like and subscribe to Cliff on Comics. And before I bring this great man in, Brian LCS, he's at 1.82. This man is an icon in the comic book collecting community. Go like and subscribe to his channel. He's doing wonderful, wonderful things. And let's just bring him in here. Brian LCS, how are you, my friend?
Evening. How's everybody doing?
Great. Welcome, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thank you for being on here. Let me switch back to this real quick. Is the YouTube? Go ahead. This is your time. Tell them about the YouTube channel, Brian.
Yeah, we do some random stuff over there, some unboxings and mail calls and live show on Sunday mornings, Breakfast with Brian, hanging out with the community. Just a little thing called the CBC Awards, kicking off June 15th, and yeah. So not like I have enough going on. So
also check out his Instagram. He's got over 3,000 followers right there. He's the CBC Awards. He says little thing. It's a tremendous thing in the community, and we love him for it. And everybody that works along with him with that. But Brian, you also have a Kickstarter. Am I correct?
Correct. Yeah. So I didn't have enough on my plate, so I said, let me write a comic book and throw it up on Kickstarter. So
tell us about it.
Yeah. So we're about 2 weeks in. We've got about 2 weeks, a little bit less than 2 weeks left. It's a script that I wrote and went out and got an artist and letterer and colorist and put it all together. And part of it was to learn the process of putting a book together and kind of the nuts and bolts of Kickstarter and stuff. But also, I used to write a lot when in my college days, and then kind of took a break as life and family got in the way, and then decided to kind of revisit writing, but this time in a comic book form. So the story of the Doctor is about a psychiatrist who helps superpowered people deal with some of their problems that some of the things that they deal with from a life standpoint, and potentially superhero type stuff as well, because obviously if a superhero is having a bad day, that could potentially mean bad things for other people. So yeah, that's the kind of story in a nutshell.
Cool. I have a
Ryan,
question.
I'm so flattered that you were able to draw upon my life experiences to write this story. And I'm really looking
Good Lord, that means you watered down a lot of things then.
Well,
Right. Quick question.
Sure.
What was the all right? When you sat down and you thought about making a comic book and writing a comic book, we get excited and you get into the mood, and once you started it, what was the first thing that hit you like, oh my God, I didn't know this was gonna be this difficult or this easy or something like that?
You know what surprised me a little bit was that you're creating all these characters from scratch, and I've done this with other characters, but you have to really define the universe, right? You have to start to build all of the there's I have 3 main characters in this story, but there's a lot of secondary characters, so understanding their who they are and their development as well. It's actually a lot of like behind the scenes work, just so you have that foundation when you're actually writing the characters. So that was a little bit more than I'm like thinking about if I'm going to do some further issues or expanding with other storylines, that there's a lot of backstory work that as the writer I have to kind of put together. And I should have known that, but when I first sat down, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I've got a lot to do here.
Okay. Anybody else got a question?
how did you go about finding your artist?
So I was picking the brain of a couple people who have done Kickstarters before and books. So Brandon from Dismay Comics, he's done I think 4 or 5 different books now, and so I picked his brain a lot about the process and finding an artist. I actually talked to Doug Bratton as well, who's the writer of Isolation, and so they gave me a lot of tips on where to go. I actually reached out to the Hubert School to see if I could potentially get an artist from the school, and there's 3 or 4 different Facebook groups that are just comic book writers, artists, colorists, basically looking to work on projects. And so if you make a post in one of those groups, you're going to get a lot of responses. So that's what I did. I basically posted that I was looking for an artist for a particular story, and got a lot of responses. And then it was basically like an interview process where I was reviewing their work, their past work, and their art, and talking to them about cost and things like that. And so, and these groups are 20,000 people in one of these Facebook groups. So there's definitely a lot of resources out there, and they're worldwide. They're in every little corner of the world.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, and then then once you kind of get I basically kind of narrowed it down to a small list of artists that I like their work, I like their style, and they were willing to work, negotiate, price and how we would how they would receive payment and things like that. And so there's definitely not a shortage of talented artists out there working in amateur or unpublished in the comic book world. So
cool. Anybody else got another question?
Is this book a miniseries or a one shot?
It's going to be a miniseries. It's going to be three issues. I've outlined, so I wrote issue 1 and outlined issues 2 and 3. So I'm working on issue 2 now. And then, like I said, I'm introducing some characters within this story that could be could potentially have their own story. And I think, I'm putting the time in to build these characters that you could see them in other things that I do down the line.
Excellent. Phil, you have the last question.
So the doctor is Dr. Mike Miller. Is he like a therapist or a psychiatrist? That type of doctor?
Psychiatrist, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got formal, he's a true MD doctor from a mental health standpoint.
Wow. What current superhero do you think could use the doctor? Batman, right? Probably Batman.
There's a pretty long list, right?
Batman's high on that list.
Batman's probably high on that list.
and plenty of villains too that could use an appointment.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, lately I feel like the villains have it more together.
I would agree.
It looks like it got backed. So it looks like the project got backed, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Like reading it.
Yeah.
How long do you think? How long before do you think before we see like the first issue?
So one of the tips that I received was to, if you can, self-fund it. So get as much of the work as you can done ahead of time, so that you're not relying on the Kickstarter, all the funds from the Kickstarter to be able to move forward with the project. So the Kickstarter is really recouping. So once the Kickstarter is done, I'm going to I had the book completely done. It's going to go to the printer. So I'm hoping by mid-July that the book will be in people's hands.
Excellent. If you guys want to continue, they can continue to back the project, right? Go to the link that is in the comments and back this project by Brian LCS. He supported us for so many things. We need to support him as well. Brian. Oh, Brian. I know you said you'd come on, Brian. But you never know what's going to happen here, Brian.
Uh-oh.
You know this. We got Cliff in the middle up there. He could explode at any time. So
how dare you, sir?
I was gonna say, like, green shirt guys here not to quite set him off. So.
I know how to set him off some. All right, first hashtag of the night. I am doing hashtag dinner with Brian. Dinner with Brian. Start collect. Did I spell that right? All right. Boom. Let me put that. Dinner with Brian's for the first duck. Remember, we got about 22 books. We'll show them at the end when we got some time. We want to speed through this. But hashtag dinner with Brian. I'm going to put it in a banner so we can let it rock at the bottom. And we're going to give you 3 chances to win a duck in the end of the month contest.
Is this like a My Dinner with Andre vibe?
Dinner with Brian. Dinner with Brian. Get them hashtags in there. And all right, let's talk to some comments, because these people's here and they love Brian. They love the show. They just love communicating. Let's see who's in the house today. Let me get this out of here. All right. Las Cruces 1971, of course, as always, is here. Thank you for being here. DJ Lynx is in the house. Thank you for tuning in, DJ Lynx. Meet Wad number 1 is in the house. Thank you for being here. John's Comics with Kids is in the house, sending them 3 green hearts. Thank you for being here. Big L Larry Jackson is in the house. Thank you for being here. Jagular says hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. W Vogs. Or how would we say Vogs? This is Vogs. Vogs 18 is in the house. Thank you for being here. Phil Alien is in the house. Thank you for being here. Colton Oakley is in the house. Thank you for being here. Dope Comics is in the house. Thank you for being here. Jay Margolis is in the house. Hola. Thank you for being here. Kenneth Bird is in the house. Thank you for being here, Kenneth. Comic Cap Collectibles is here. Thank you for being here. Anybody else? Canadian Survivalist is in the house. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure. All right, what did we read last week?
I'm hoping the first thing out your mouth is gonna be Dracula.
I
Listen.
read it. I read your joke.
I read this and I'm dropping it.
Oh, gargoyles,
What?
it's getting dropped.
Gargoyles is out of there.
Yeah, it is out of here. That's the only negative thing I'm gonna say. I'm just trying to be nice about it. Okay.
I read You and I, and this is a great book. You all should be reading You and I. And in the back of it, it listed all the Resistance universe books, so I now know what to go back and read.
Dope.
Nice.
Dope.
Yeah. So, but this book, really good story.
Batman and Robin over there with Steve Bizzle. All right.
Now I know.
Oh,
there
Red
you go.
Coat. Brian LCS, Red Coat.
A lot of
Red Coat.
people love Red Coat, and
Yo, I
might have
love Red
missed
Coat.
it.
Red Coat and Rook are my jam. I enjoy Geiger as well.
It's like
Yeah,
I have
mine
to
is-
choose
mine
the
is-
universe.
It's Rook. Yeah.
I choose the Energon universe. I can't
Yeah.
spend any more money.
Every
You
single
you
one
got
of y'all.
Star Wars and Energon, right?
Doom!
That
Every
book,
single one of
man,
y'all.
comic
Oh,
of
Doom
the
was
week.
amazing.
Doom is
Yeah.
pleased.
That was
Yes.
I didn't pick it up. It was only a one shot, right?
Right,
it's
but
only
it's
one shot.
setting up
Wait.
something. It ends
Hear
on
me
a
out.
cliffhanger.
Hear me out. It's Jonathan Hickman and Sanford freaking Green. The
Yeah.
artwork was amazing. The
Yeah.
writing was amazing. Pick up Doom.
It's
You know what? I
Yeah.
think it's kind of I think it's sold out, and I think it's blowing
Yeah.
up a little bit. I
Yeah.
think Sam's got even a better copy of it than this, but Doom is blowing up,
Such
and I
a
think
great.
it's
Yeah.
word of mouth. I knew something
Yeah.
was up when I saw there was one copy on Saturday at Alternaverse. I was like, okay,
And we've been talking about this lately, right? There's books now starting to get hot because of good writing and a good story. And
Who knew quality comic books would take off? And you know what? 2024, shout out to Jonathan Hickman and
Yes.
Jeff Johns for doing their thing and giving us good storytelling. Oh, and of course the Energon people. But shout out to them for bringing some readership out in 2024.
yeah, but to answer that, it is a one shot, and it ends on a cliffhanger. But
Also, Bezos #1 was actually good, so I don't know who woke up Dynamite because they needed a wake up call. So I need to light a firecracker.
what book are you talking about?
Space Ghost #1 is actually good.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
I
How
didn't-
come
I didn't-
Thundercats was such a horrific disappointment? I expected the Space Ghost to tank, and Space Ghost was decent.
So hear me out, Cliff. Hear me
Yeah.
out, Cliff.
Yeah.
I dropped Thundercats.
Thundercats, no!
Thundercat,
Yeah.
no, we heard
I
it.
finally dropped Thundercats.
Yeah, because did you see Six Finger Panthro?
Yeah.
No, and the thing is, it's just bad coloring, but still, it's ridiculous.
Magic
Yes.
4 Nights #3. I got 4, but
Nice.
#3, good stuff.
Oh, I see you, Ryan LCS.
Yes, Brian.
I
I haven't
see
read
you.
it yet. I have it.
Miles
Haven't read it.
Morales.
Yep. Oh, I
It's-
love Miles Morales. Also, just for fun, Sinister Sons.
I'm always so tempted to get that, but I never do.
You know, the thing is, if you enjoyed Super Sons, you would definitely enjoy this. I mean, you know, you can't go wrong. You got Tomasi, you know, I
Yeah.
mean,
And that's the reason why I would get it, because Peter Tomasi did an excellent Superman book.
Yep. Oh, and also, The Road to Absolute Power, Suicide Squad Dream Team. Love that with Dreamer.
What about listen,
I haven't read it yet.
I'm falling
liked it.
back in love with Peach Pavoko.
I liked
don't
it a
know
lot.
what's going on.
Yeah, it's in the other room. I did not bring it out
Yeah.
here, but yeah,
Yeah.
I like.
I was like,
that thing.
Peach, you can really write. Well,
You know,
You're
dude,
right.
it's crazy because she really tapped into it this book, you know?
Yep.
And it kind of
I
did
love
bring
it.
it in, okay, we're getting there now.
We're
It's
getting
a
there
slower,
now.
it's a slow burn for Peach Momoko, but now that we're getting there, when they were at the thing and they're like, oh, you're both mutants, and I was like,
Yeah.
all right,
and then the deep her backstory a little bit about the dad, kind of being abusive and a cheater and stuff like that.
yeah,
And I could kind of feel her pulling from a cultural sense of what would happen, and they don't hold back. And I was like, okay, so Maystorm, she's not, you know how she acts all happy and stuff like that. She comes from a place that's pretty sad.
Now I know this came out not last week. I think I remember. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I'm gonna mention it again. Ain't No Grave with Scotty
You
Young.
did mention that, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I had to mention it's so good.
And Scotty Young, no less.
Yes, I love his writing.
G.I. Joe, the
I
Larry
gotta
Hama
get-
verse.
I have it. I have to read it.
It's just strange because Snake Eyes talks now because he's got a clone body. You know, they killed him back in IDW, and they put his memories inside of this lady. What's her? I forget her name. Dawn Morero. But then Cobra at the end of the IDW run cloned Snake Eyes and put his memories back in the clone body. So it's Snake Eyes, but now he can talk. So it's just it's weird.
I don't know if I could get into that. Snake Eyes talking.
It's a little. It threw me off a little bit.
Yeah.
Threw me off a little bit.
301 comics in.
And also, now that he talks, can anybody shut him up? Like, is it just
No, he doesn't talk a lot. So when he
okay.
talks to him, he's like, "Nope, like it's like little.
Oh, he has that
little
like
phrases.
Western like one word answer.
Yeah. Ms. Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
Yes.
Ms. Marvel?
Yes. Still good. Still underrated for me. Not many people talk about that book, and I feel that more people should. There's some excellent writing in that book.
And of course, Cliff made me read this.
That's right.
And did you like it? Did you think it was good?
I thought it was okay.
Oh,
Add it
come
to your
on.
poll. Add it to your poll.
Downplay it.
Don't
Add it to the poll.
downplay it.
The art was great.
The art was great.
The art was great. But I just found it too easy that Dracula and Bloodline are gonna team up. It's just a little too.
I know, but I appreciate that because she has no idea that her father is behind this, right? And
Yeah.
Dracula's like, "Yo, this is not my jam. This is not how I do." So I thought that was great.
Okay. Anything else?
Really?
I don't think so.
No, you have a point about that, Cliff? One last point you're trying to get out?
Clearly, this is going to ramp up to something because all the various covers for issue 3 of Bloodhunt, all 3 of them are there. So, the clashing is going to happen. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, let's hope it has the long-lasting repercussions throughout the Marvel universe that they promise every event. And
Yeah, okay. I don't know about all that. I wasn't going to hold them to that one.
I was hoping for a fun time, and it's proven to be a fun time.
Yeah, you know what? Like Dracula last week and Doom this week were both very fun times.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag dinner with Brian. Just reminding you about that. Let's get into one of the funnest parts of the show. It's key collector time. Then after key collector, we'll draw for a duck. Let's see what key collector does to us this time.
Oh,
Amazing
what's wrong with you? I was like, we gotta be fired up for key collector. We pay to complain about these people.
We do. We really, really do. Amazing Spider-Man number 50. Peter Parker Spider Goblin arc begins. Does it begin? Because I can recall about 20 or 14 issues ago that Peter was a goblin. I kind of recall that. So I don't know. Am I wrong about this? This is $10, ladies and gentlemen. This is $10.
I'm still getting it.
Is it like an oversized, like an oversized Spider-Man?
Yeah.
It
I think
better be.
it better be.
And the funny thing is, like I know I've mentioned this a lot before in the show. About 6 or 7 issues after this, it will be legacy number, I think 950. So we're gonna expect to pay another $10 when that come out.
Yep.
Spider-Man. All right, this is the Bradshaw cover. I'm not a fan of how they're trying to push Bradshaw off as Mr. Adams. This is a 1 in 25. This should be a R. Adams. This shouldn't be a Bradshaw, in my opinion. It's a 1 in 25. But hey, that's me.
These are hard times. Let everybody eat.
1 in 100.
The Capullo.
Capullo. Don't know. Second print.
Oh,
What are we
Wow.
doing here?
That is
Already.
really like.
That is
Imagine
some
that.
anticipation on their part.
wow,
my
yeah.
For a
goodness.
$10 issue, that is big. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right.
None.
Glad we got the Capullo as a variant.
Yep.
Black costume variant. Green Goblin variant. I like this one.
Yeah,
That
I
is
like
a nice one. Is that Chicheco?
Yeah, that might be the one that I get right there. Gwenum, really?
Why
Why?
not? Why
But
not?
why is she even in this story? Like,
that's a retailer,
why?
retailer exclusive.
Oh, it's a store exclusive. Even worse. There you go.
Oh, okay.
It's unknown comics.
Okay. All right, so that's Amazing Spider-Man. It's going to cost you $10. Next up, Cullen Bunn's Body Bag #1. Oh, great. You got
And
to
it
buy
comes
2 of them.
polybag? Oh!
You got to buy 2 of them.
So
Oh, my goodness.
I'm a little
Really?
interested in this because I like Cullen Bunn's writing. So I'm a little bit interested in this, but I might not get the polybag one.
And I'm a
So
little bit
Whatnot-
leery of it because it's
For
from Whatnot.
Whatnot.
Yeah. But Whatnot has been doing some pretty good books. Like I love Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer. Yes,
Okay,
Harriet
that's the
Tubman.
one.
Yeah.
That's the only one. That's the exception. You know,
The
it
Fog?
took Harriet Tubman to lure me in. And I'm not. I thought Crashdown was okay.
Okay.
That was okay. Crashdown was
Yeah.
okay. What do you think, Brian?
No Ninja Punk. Nobody's reading Ninja Punk.
No one's reading. Do you know how many Ninja Punks I have? I'm giving them all away. They're going out.
I do have the Ninja Funk. Was it Spider-Man McFarlane #1 homage? I have that one.
Nice.
Just to have it with it. You know what I mean? All right, Green Lantern War Journal #9. First appearance of Star Shroud, a shape-shifting threat.
Yo, why is
Yes.
there a Shroud coming out every week now? Shroud, Star Wars Shroud. We got Star Shroud. What is going on here?
This book is in my
Terror.
pull list. It's very
Summer of
well
Shroud.
written.
Yeah.
I'm getting this 100%.
This book is so good. Phil Kennedy Johnson is knocking out of the park. This book is
Yes.
is fantastic and heartbreaking and
Yes.
heartwarming all the time.
Yep.
All right. Very, very good. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong #7. This will cost you $5. Series
Kind of
conclusion.
feel like this went on a little bit too long. Like, this might have been too
Such
long
a
for what it
fun
was.
book. This is okay. Like this is fine. Although #7, you're right. We are treading water.
We have
Yeah,
gone
I
on
thought it
like
wrapped
2
up in
more
a stick.
issues. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
done this 2 more issues now than it needed to be done.
But I
That's
think
a
it's
good
just
one in
fun to
25.
watch them try to like bring in all the Godzilla lore. Like we are seeing all sorts of Titan monsters being drawn into this event.
Is that a Jim Lee?
Probably.
Is that Jim Lee Kong? Get out of here. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. That one might just have to get bought just for the fact that it's Jim Lee Kong.
You know?
But I want
I
him to
feel
do
it. I feel
Godzilla
it.
too.
And Robo Batman trying to lay it down too.
Is this like a connecting cover? Because
It might be. Let's see.
oh my
Or
goodness.
is it might be a wraparound or
No.
Green Lantern Kong. Oh no.
Jim Lee. Oh yeah. All right. I see it. All right, that's some Justice League stuff right there. You got the foil. Green Lantern Kong. Sure. Why not? Sure, why not? Go for it. Spider Gwen, Ghost Spider #1.
It's a really nice Frisian cover.
Yes.
So Brian, are you getting this? Because I know this is what her 4th or 5th volume now.
Yeah, I'll probably pick this. Yeah, they've been this character in Silk. They've been like rebooting like every 3 months.
Ooh,
Ooh,
That's
right.
that's a good looking cover.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
that,
I have to get that.
Okay, wait a minute now. First I was about
Great.
to say has, but this cover might be
That's
yeah,
great.
I'm gonna pick it up. Just, I mean, because now, right, the story, and I didn't realize this, that she's coming to the 616, right? So it's
Yeah, she is.
Now
coming to
is she gonna be like a permanent place in the
that's
616 like Miles?
that's what they're previewing. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, which is gonna be kind of weird.
yeah,
Right?
it is.
Right, and she
Because-
will be Miles's age.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, still be closer to Miles' age. Like that. I imagine
How-
like the Peter Gwen Stacy is
Yeah, how's Peter
Could've been
gonna
like-
react to this? Like,
going to be a lot older. Would have been a lot older, maybe.
Yeah.
mhm.
There's
Very
a lot of
Uh,
spiders in New
It
York.
should be difficult for Peter to. It's
Yeah,
just
I would think
weird.
so,
Like
right?
I don't know how they're gonna like do it and like not like really screw up reality.
They got a dope
That's a
Villa
nice
Lobos.
cover.
She's got nice covers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely some nice covers.
Okay. Let's hope the story inside is just as good.
Oh, a blank cover too, just to really get us. Oh,
Oh,
There's a bunch of variant covers too. I mean, exclusive retailer exclusives.
I'm sure. Superman 14, first appearance of Brainiac Queen. 2 panels. 2 panels. Is that a cameo? That's not a first full appearance, is it?
This book is already my pull list, so I'm definitely going to have this.
The main match.
Yep, part 4 of House of Brainiac.
I hear House of Brainiac's pretty good.
it is
Yes.
good. It is.
What is going on here?
That's why I gotta choose my darlings with these comics.
Mhm.
Oof. I don't know
Superman's
about
been
that
hitting the gym.
one.
For real.
I don't know
Oh,
about that one.
that looks very Superman right there.
That's very.
Except for the face.
Yeah, the face is a turn off. That's bad.
It looks like Injustice face.
Yes.
It's worse than Injustice face. That's bad. That's real bad.
Okay. Oh, look at Hydra. Hydra coming in. Hydra with the secret entrance.
And it's definitely like I'm gonna get cover A.
What is
Yep.
this?
Oh my god. Why is her forehead like that?
I don't
What is
know.
this?
So
Oh,
she
that's
has
Lois
purple
Lane?
eyes now?
Okay.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
All right. I want to argue with Key Collector, you know what I mean? Union Jack, the Ripper, Blood Hunt, #1. Now, we don't ever want a Union Jack book, but for some reason, you got to have Union Jack, Blood Hunt, #1.
Union Jack the Ripper, Blood Hunt.
I might get this because I actually kind of like Union Jack.
You gotta give the B, C, and D listers a little time in the light every so often.
I
Yeah.
know, he just looks too much like Captain Britain.
Well, you know, they're
Yeah.
British. What do you expect the British superheroes to be like?
They're proud to be British. They're proud to be
No,
British.
no. Why is this a key?
No idea.
Okay.
And Ian,
Who knows?
I was going to say event tie-in. That's why.
That's key. That's key worthy.
Chain.
Event tie-in now, huh? Okay, moving right along. Oh, now Phil's lane right here. White boat #1. White boats are the mega yachts that the rich use to trap and transport victims to a remote island where secret cults that have existed for millennia work on something called the Human Project. Whoa!
yeah,
Scott Snyder.
Whoa!
Oh my
Scott
god.
Snyder's on this.
Little Steen Island up in here. You know what I mean? Notice how I
Yeah.
didn't say the full name because
Yeah.
I don't play that with the algorithm around here.
Exactly.
Phil, this is on your plate.
yeah, and it looks like something I'd be into. I'll probably end up getting this one. It's a distillery, so it's probably one of those magazine size, like
Yeah, it's a biggie.
Oversized, yeah.
It's a biggie. It's $9. It's a biggie.
Yeah,
All right. Who's that? That was funny. All right, so those are the keys from Key Collector. Let's get our first drawing for Duck Dinner with Brian. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds, and then we're gonna draw. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw. Round and round it goes. Who will win the first duck of the night? No one on the council. No, not even Brian LCS knows. Who will it be? Random Rips.
Ooh,
Random Rips.
that's a new one.
Yeah. You're on the board, Random Rips. Congratulations. You have won a duck. And you will be in the end of the month contest. Senor Brian LCS, will you be willing to give us another hashtag, my friend?
Sure. Why don't we, with the Blood Hunt event, why don't we say cash grab?
Cash grab. I like it, my friend.
The Blood Hunt
Cash
event. You
grab.
mean the Amazing Spider-Man 50 for $10?
Oh yeah, I mean there's multiple.
Hashtag the cash grab. Because that's all they do is take our money. They give us some good stories sometimes, but not most of the time.
We're the dumb ones handing it over all the time.
Yeah.
Because we love
Everyone's-
these characters. That's why.
And every once in a while, we get a gem that really makes it like,
Every
yes,
once
it
in a
works
while.
out.
Listen,
Like
listen, y'all have watched me burn it down. Burn it down. I've
All right,
abandoned Amazing Spider-Man plenty.
I think I'll be abandoning it after 50. But we shall see. Hashtag cash grab. It's at the bottom. Put it in the comments below for a chance to win your second duck of the night. All right, moving right along. Cover price. They've got a new top 20. Let's run through it. Lord, this music a little bit. Switch
It's
this
a
up a
spicy
little
top
bit.
20.
It
I don't
is
know why.
spicy, isn't it? Number 20, we have the appropriate audience's explicit content version of the 1 in 25 for Blood Hunt number 1, going for about $230. Sheesh. At number 19, we have the Dr. Doom Virgin variant. I believe that is a 1 in 100, going for about $189. Number 18, we have X Factor number 6. Raw VF, first appearance of Apocalypse, going for $50.
Is absurd. A very fine for $51 for a book that exists plentifully. Y'all need this is for the whole community. All right. This needs to stop. All right. Raw for a near mint, which easily exists, I could understand. But this for a very fine needs to stop. Needs to stop.
But like I always say, if you can get $51 for a VF, get yourself $51 for your
Sure.
VF.
You can make a profit, go for
Get
it. I
that
appreciate it.
money. Number 17, Spider-Woman number 7.
Now, of course,
the
I
U
love
cover,
this one because I forgot it.
$19. 16, Mad Max Fury Road, 9.8 Raw, $145.
Yes,
Oh, man, wish we would've
I
picked
hear
that
that
up, huh?
Furiosa has got so much street cred right now from people who previewed the movie that is definitely why that's picking up.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty good as well. I want to see it. Number 15, you have the Mighty Avengers number 64, going for
Okay, do
VF
you see-
for $40.
Do you see how old this book is? A raw, very fine. This book is old, okay, older than me, right? $40 raw and a very fine. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, I'm sorry.
What's your problem?
Well, why is that? Like, what is special about that Mighty Avengers, though?
I forgot whose first appearance it is, but I'm just saying, I know how important Apocalypse is, but the fact is that X Factor book is practically brand new by comparison, and the Raw is going for $51 because people are crazy.
Okay. Number 14, Doom number 1, the 1 in 25 is going for about $35. There's the one I showed. This is Doom. This is Adi Granav going for 18, huh?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Number 12, Wolverine number 145 is going for $81.
In a near mint.
In a near mint. This is the first appearance of his Bone Claws, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm checking.
Yeah. $81.
In a near mint.
Wow.
Just want to remind everybody.
That's a lot of money. Venom Separation Anxiety. This is the 1 in 200. It's going for double ratio, about $428. Top 10 Blood Hunt.
There can't be a lot of those out there, right? 1 in 200.
Yeah,
No,
that can't be.
145 is when he gets the adamantium back.
Oh, when he gets the adamantium back. Really? $81 for when he gets the adamantium back?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. Blood Hunt 2. This is the. How is this already on here?
I don't know.
Because of pre-sales. Because of pre-sales.
People are pre-selling $300.
Yes, because especially for those the throwback covers. Now that the first one got insane, right now people are going after the pre-sale on the new one.
Wow, that's insane. Strange Academy Blood Hunt #1 going for $25.
There's 2 first appearances in that one.
Oh my goodness!
And that's what's that cover B, or that's not the cover A?
Yeah, that's not even cover A.
Yeah.
Really? So
cover A is getting a second print Bloodstain cover.
Yeah.
All right, number 8 we have X-Men #185, first appearance of Gambit as the Horseman of Death. It's going for about $30. Number 7, Spider-Man Noir #1. A raw near mint going for about $200. Nicolas Cage will be playing Spider-Man Noir on Amazon, and it has been said that it will not be called Spider-Man Noir. It will just be called Noir. They will not be putting the Spider-Man title in it. Sad.
Now I wonder.
Number 6.
He comes over with Madam Web.
Oh man, I would watch that.
At number 6, we have Godzilla's 70th anniversary. Of course, it's by He Who Shall Not Be Named, Mr. AA himself, 1 in 50. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, I tell you. Wow. And here we go with some X-Men 97. Number 5, we have X-Men #25. Wolverine gets the adamantium ripped from his bones. It's $30. Number 4, we have X-Men #53, first appearance of Onslaught, going for $35. Number 3, we have Wolverine 75. It's like the aftermath a little bit of his getting his stuff pulled out of him. It's going for $20. And then X-Men 97 #1, a raw 9.8, $168. I call book.
Absolutely insane.
Somebody was able to sell that book for $168.
Hey!
By the way, I'm happy to see that the first appearance of Onslaught took a dive from last week, because last week that one oversold too. Now coming back down to 35 almost seems reasonable. But that X-Men #1 at 160 or 168 is absolute madness. Madness. It's like an A cover.
It smells like, I know this happens and it's happened before. You know, people bidding against themselves to make things go up and price gouge it. Because who's paying $168 for this, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I
$9.8.
mean?
Like, yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing special about this book. Nothing at all. All right. And Doom #1, it's going for $30. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing right there.
That's like, you know what? I feel like they printed a very low number of these, knowing how good it was, just to get, like, now we can make a second printing. And
Yep.
Listen, honest to God, I don't think they had any idea.
I mean, it's Hickman and Green.
What was the cover price in Doom? Wasn't it like, was it $5.99 or $6.99?
$6.99.
$6.99.
Yeah, $7.
Like C-Bizzle, it means something to you. It means something to me. I don't know what it means to the brass inside Marvel because I can't read them.
Yeah. And
You know,
side note,
honest to God, like I pray for Zeb Wells because I know that man must have signed a deal with the devil because his writing is not this bad anywhere else, anywhere. just ASF.
side note, Madam Web is top 10 in Netflix.
Of course it is, because people need to see how terrible it is.
It's, I made it to the end of it,
Love a
but it
good
wasn't that
car
terrible.
wreck.
I didn't make it to like the ending credits, and I was like, okay, it's terrible, but I did make it through the movie.
It is so bad. And of course, we never hear the name of the baby, but the baby is obviously Peter Parker.
Well, they cut the name from the movie in plenty of spots. They did name him in the movie.
Yeah, it's super clear that all sorts of stuff is cut from the movie.
Yeah, which
the spider person. Remember that? It's a spider person.
Spider person. Stop. All right. Next up, the hot CBSI Hot 10, but we got some honorable mentions. Great Comics number 1, 9.4, sold for $1,600. Classic book.
Yeah, 9.4.
Right.
That's impressive.
Classic. Comics Journal number 117, Dave Stevens.
Yep.
Cover.
The cover right there.
Yep.
9.6 went for $16.95. Wow. Probably get a raw for about $4.50, maybe. Top 10. Nightcrawler number 1.
Yeah,
love this
baby.
limited series right here. 40 sales hitting as high as $10. If you can get this for $10, get it. But only in great condition. Don't pick up like a beat up one for $10. Pick up a mint one for $10. Great to see that. The Rise of Apocalypse number 1 is exploding right now, going for $10 to $20.
It's the only one I couldn't find.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it could be found in a dollar bin somewhere.
Listen, dude, I went through $100 bins this past week. Okay,
Nobody
this weekend alone, I went through $20 bins, and I couldn't find that sucker.
They're gone. I tell you. I'd pick it up for 10. I don't know if I'd pick it up for 20, but I'd pick it up for 10. X-Men 53, of course, a 9.8 newsstand, $325, my friend.
Nope.
Jeez.
Nope.
But
Don't pay for that.
tiny little bit. The only tiny bit of credibility I will give it is that it is true that I believe that this was released during the period where newsstands were on the decline.
Yes,
Yeah.
There were very, very few newsstands.
Yeah.
Very few.
I don't want to get crazy and say the word very few. I will say lower print run on the decline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yo, look at Comment. The Comment that is with me. It's the Canadian blood. Because he's like, dump X-Men 53 as fast as possible. Because I am not convinced. I am not convinced that Onslaught is coming.
I don't know. I think he is. There's rumors that Bo DeMero's back. I can't.
That's the only rumor I really care about.
Rumors that he's back.
Get that man back.
We'll see. Strange Academy Blood Hunt number 1. We talked about that. The Venom Separation Anxiety number 1 200. It's a great cover.
Yeah.
It's a great cover.
1 in 200. Oof.
Right. Jungle Comics number 1. Dave Stevens killing them right now.
Yo, Shortbox is doing a Dave Stevens live auction that's good from now until Wednesday. So if y'all want in on it, it's live now.
So what did I miss? Because I don't know why has the Dave Stevens stuff gotten hot all of a sudden? What did I miss?
Well, because he's been rediscovered, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And so all it took was it all started small. There was like 2 big Dave Stevens sales, and then that's it. People just became aware of him and went crazy. You know?
Yeah, they grabbed onto the Rocketeer. And then they're like, well, let's see what else he has. And then once he got rediscovered, like, oh, this guy draws some of the most beautiful women characters in the world. And I watched the documentary on it too, and it was like the people that knew him, they said he wasn't like a sleazy guy. Like he was just like he loved the woman's body and drawing it and how beautiful it was, and you could see it in his artwork.
There's a 9.8 Alien Worlds out there.
Huh.
9.8, and right now the bid is at 205. It says the fair market value at the top range is 373. So if someone wants to go and bid 373 on there and nail yourself a Dave Stevens, 9.8.
Do it.
I'm doing it because it's not like he's coming back.
Go ahead, Cliff. Make that bid.
Not me.
Number 4, we have Revival number 1 from Sealy and Frizen. This has been adapted. Well, it's looking like it's getting adapted to the screen. $20 average sale.
I'm sick of this. How are you releasing comics that are optioned before number 1 ever hit the stand? It's insane.
Yeah.
Yep.
X-Men 185. First Gambit is Death. He talks about that. Apocalypse first appearance. X Factor number 6. Raw sale, high raw of $100. CGC 9.8 newsstand hitting $8.25.
Check the dollar bin.
Oh,
For the $30 raw book.
You think this would be in a dollar bin?
I do not. I think I think it would have been.
It used to be lingering around.
That's what I'm saying. It used to be like, yeah.
Really?
That's what I'm saying. Brian, you're with me. This book is plentiful.
Yeah.
Somebody's hoarding them because I don't see any of them. And
you don't see X Factor number 6?
Anthony had it
Anthony has one.
Yeah.
One. He has one.
I know, and he has more than one if you're willing to dig for days.
I'll dig for days if he's got it in there. Just
All
point
right.
me in the right direction.
Tomorrow, shove him in the back room and let him move.
Godzilla 70th anniversary number 1, the 1 in 50 A. Adams cover, about $150 right there, triple ratio. That is wonderful, right there. All right, duck number 2, cash grab. We got 16 entries. We got 26 in the live chat. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw. Round and round it goes. Where it lands, no one on the council, and no, not even Brian LCS knows who will win the second duck of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Colton Oakley. Oh, Colton Oakley, you've got yourself a duck, my friend. Oh, congratulations there, sir. You are entered into the end of the month contest. Phil, I'm gonna give you the last hashtag.
You know what? We'll do Brian's book. We'll do The Doctor.
The Doctor.
There you go. Thank you.
There you go.
Let me get it off the banner. Hashtag The Doctor, my friend. I'm gonna put it over here in the banner, and then we're gonna go over all the books that come out this week for New Comic Book Day.
Make sure you get a drink of water, Sam.
Oh, I've got my bottle ready. I've got it ready, my friend. Thank you for thinking of me. Okay. New comics. All right, let me get. All right. All right. Let's see what's gonna drain our pockets this week, ladies and gentlemen. Nightwing number 114, The Amazing Spider-Man number 50, Batman Superman World's Finest number 27, Superman 14, Something is Killing the Children number 37. This is a great book right there. Great book. Ultimate Black Panther number 4, another great book right there. Wonder Woman number 9. Oh, I like that negative space. Very nice negative space right now. Titans number 11, The Immortal Thor number 11, Void Rivals Council Key number 9 from the Energon universe. Fall of the House of X number 5. I think this is it, right?
Yes.
This is the end.
Let's check out the fall of the rise power of
Is
X.
the powers.
Yeah.
Rise is the last one. Okay, so this is the penultimate chapter.
Yeah.
The Fall of the House of X right there. Cobra Commander number 5. Energon Universe. Great horror series right there.
That wraps it up,
Yeah.
right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't that wrap it
Yeah.
up?
That wraps it up, and then comes Destro and Scarlet. The Spectacular Spider-Man number 3.
Hell
One of my favorite Spider-Man books. This
It's
book
great.
is amazing. The artwork is phenomenal as well. Star Wars number 46. Catwoman number 65. Dave Nakayama continuing to kill the covers.
I wish you do interiors.
Right? He should have did the interior to Thundercats.
They gotta
That
pay the
would've changed
big
the
money
game.
for that.
That would have changed the game right there. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong number 7. Blood Hunt Red Band edition number 2. Blood Hunt number 2. Superior Spider-Man number 7. X-Men 97 number 3. The Batman First Night number 3. Rook Exodus number 2. The Sensational She-Hulk number 8. John Constantine Hellblazer Dead in America number 5. Alan Scott The Green Lantern number 6. Green Lantern War Journal number 9. Symbiote Spider-Man 2099 number 3. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider number 1. Grimm number 17. Ghost Rider Final Vengeance number 3. Conan the Barbarian number 11. That's a great book right there. Rogue Sun number 19. Thundercats. Speaking of Thundercats, now can you imagine Nakayama on the inside in the
Man,
interior?
it looks amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Should have gave him what he wanted, ladies and gentlemen. Union Jack the Ripper Blood Hunt number 1. Feral number 3. Feral is a great story. If you like stray dogs, you're gonna like Feral. So it's really, really good story. Black Widow and Hawkeye number 3. White Boat number 1. The Holy Roller number 6. Local Man number 10. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 120. The Predator, The Last Hunt number 4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures number 13. Sam and Twitch Case Files number 3. Man's Best number 3. Blue Book 1947 number 4. James Bond 007 number 5. The Forged number 8. Star Trek Defiant number 15. Army of Darkness Forever number 8. Blow Away number 2. Nottingham number 12. Blood Squad 7 number 1. Elvira meets H.P. Lovecraft number 4. Crisis on Infinite Earths 2, the facsimile. New Mutants 98, another facsimile, which they just had one 2 years ago, but why not release more facsimiles?
And this time with a foil too.
Yes. The Fog number 4. Rebel Moon, House of the Blood Axe number 4. My Hero Academia number 423. Bloodshot Unleashed Reloaded number 3. The New Mutants 98 foil facsimile. The Butcher's Boy number 1. Pooh versus Bambi number 2. All right. Dudley Datsun and the Forever Machine number 2. Archie Comics Judgment Day number 1. Archie going down the dark route, bro.
Right?
Archie.
Archie has lots of dark comics.
Oh my goodness. Laurie Mastered number 1. Lady Death Imperial Requiem number 2. Assassin's Apprentice 2 number 6. Rick and Morty Kingdom Balls number 2. X-Men 97 2, the second print. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando Rise of the Sludge God number 3. Crisis on Infinite Earths 2, the foil facsimile. Back issue number 151. Military Comics number 1 facsimile. The Wrong Earth Dead Ringers number 2. D-Prog number 3. New Mutants 98 in Huck Lee facsimile. Misfortunes Eyes number 3. Psychodrama Illustrated number 7. My Little Pony Set Your Sail number 2. Daredevil 8, the J. Scott Campbell variant. This already came out because I bought this already.
Yep.
So I don't.
But
They're just re-releasing it. It's got to be a
Is it
second
a
print.
reissue or
Why
Gotta
is
be
it
a
$10?
it was $10 the first time?
Yeah, it was an oversized book.
Maybe it's a reissue because there may have been something misprinted.
Maybe. Critter number 2. Transformers 4, the third print. Oh no. Feral number 1, the third print. Oh no. Ultimate Black Panther, the fourth print. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Transformers 2, the fifth printing. No. Ultimate Black Panther number 1, fourth printing, blank variant.
Blank is
Laura
cool.
Olympus 278. Daredevil number 8, the Frank Miller variant they're re-releasing. Very strange what's going on over there. Jack Kirby Collector number 90. Tomorrow Girl number 5. Daredevil number 8, the Steven Segovia vampire variant. Dukes number 2, third printing. Oh my goodness, that rock and roll cover is amazing. Oh my goodness. Fantasy Comics number 9. Worlds
I
of
can feel
Archie.
I can feel Sam being judged already.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he's gonna have a ball tomorrow. World of Archie Jumbo Comics Digest 140. Void Rivals 2, the 7th printing. Oh my goodness. I must resist. Crisis on Infinite Earths number 2, facsimile blank. Dust Pirates number 2. Black Magic number 1. Bitter Root number 1, image first. Covenant 83. Moon Man number 1, third printing. Last Mermaid number 1, third printing. Last Mermaid 2, second printing. East of West number 1, image first. Daredevil number 8, the 1 in 100 Frank Miller Virgin. The 1 in 25 Simone Bianchi. How do you say that last name? Bianchi. The 1 in 50 John Romita. Drawing Blood number 1, second printing. Goofy Funnies 18, The Sire number 6, Tower of God season 3, Winter Ember number 7, Squish and Squash number 3, Magazine number 2, and Oh My Comics number 5. And those, ladies and gentlemen, are all your books coming out on New Comic Book Day this Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. What books will you be getting? Please leave in the comments below and let us know.
I'm spending just under $100 on Wednesday.
Oh my goodness!
How many printing variants are you getting, Steve Bizzle?
I'm getting the 4th printing of Black Panther and the blank cover.
See, I'm just going for the blank cover. See, that's how you gotta cut it down. That's how you gotta get the flame sword and shut it down.
Well, we have one more duck to draw for the night, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna go through the books that are in the prize. Cliff, be ready because you will be up next. We have Teen Titans number 1, facsimile. Boom. Nubia Coronation Special number 1, the Swaby. Very nice, right? Hellions number 14, the Inhucklee. Very nice. Daredevil number 32, the Peach Momoko.
No.
We have Hellcat number 1, 2, and 3. We have a Deadpool 2 1 in 10 design variant that Phil's throwing in there. Very nice. Key first appearance. And a Dracula Blood Hunt blank number 1. We also have a House of Slaughter number 1 foil. Very rare book. There's a key book as well. We also have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Armageddon Game, signed by Kevin Conrad himself. Right there. I saw him do that signature. It's real, and now with CGC, you can go get this verified. Very, very nice. And then I'm adding 4 more. I'm adding Wolverine number 15 as a modern book. I just like that cover with Wolverine's back being exposed. And all that. That's pretty cool. Captain America number 351, newsstand. Little salvage stemmer right there. She-Hulk number 13, John Byrne Days.
Nice.
And I'm throwing in that 2022 New Mutants facsimile.
Nice.
Boom, boom. And we also have a Funko Pop Indiana Jones that's going in it. But wait, there's more. Cliff, you're up.
We've got this X-Men Legends number 1, courtesy of, all of this is courtesy of Steve Bizzle. This Prophet number 1 facsimile. Batman Rebirth number 1, the B cover. Return of the Valkyries, Arthur Adams cover. Oh, sorry, no, it's Todd Knock. Oh, shame on me. Mr. and Mrs. X number 9. Look at all that road gloriousness. The Savage Spider-Man #1. This gorgeous variant for Wonder Woman 684. And it's Todd McFarlane's superpowers
No,
down to Green Lantern.
We're getting a box.
yeah,
And of course,
that's a
Playing
prize.
around. We're not playing around over here.
and the lucky winner gets this 9.6 Vampirella, Vengeance of Vampirella, Volume 2, number 12. This is the variant cover B by Ben Oliver.
So that's
Or if you win, you can donate. You can have Cliff come over and cook you dinner, and you can.
so that's
You know what? Actually, I don't know how. I don't know.
Choose your words wisely.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going. I don't know how I will arrange such a prize.
well, leave it for next. Leave it as a surprise for next week because we still got one more week.
Got the logistics by next week.
We got one more week to add on to this prize. Currently, it's about 22 books, 1 slab, 1 Funko, 1 action figure. It's about around $200 right now, worth of a prize. So you're gonna get another chance, another couple chances on Wednesday for New Comic Book Day Live. You get one more chance on Film and Box Office News, and then you'll get 3 on next Monday, and we'll pick the winner next Monday. So we have the hashtag the doctor. We have 18 entries. We have 26 in the live chat. I am going to give you 10 seconds, and then we are going to draw. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It's a very, very slow count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw. Round and round it goes. Nobody in the world knows where it's gonna land and who's gonna get that third duck inside their hand. I tell you, Las Cruces is rocking up the duck. Congratulations,
Right on.
Las Cruces. Oh man. Las Cruces. Very nice. All right, Las Cruces. You have quite a bit ducks in this race. So you have a big chance. And you know what? You can win multiple ducks too when you tune in. Make sure you tune in on Wednesday where we'll have about 3 more chances for you to get some ducks in this race.
Steve Islo, you're getting a big shout out from 22 Comics right now.
Oh,
His
really?
wife- yeah, his wife just subbed you. They're trying to get your numbers up.
Woo, woo.
Yes, let's get them up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get
Thank
them
you.
up.
Thank you.
Before we get to the comments and the peace out, Brian, I want to thank you for coming on today and joining us. It's been a pleasure, as always. Hopefully you will come back again one day. And we look forward to the Comic Book Community Awards that will be starting very, very soon. Big event. Hopefully one day you'll be able to have a real life party like the Grammys or something. We can get dressed up in suits and all that. And
Why shouldn't we do that in our living rooms? I don't understand. I'm
dreaming big for Brian. We're gonna
I
it's gonna be huge.
I found Phil's living room to be absolutely
I want to see
wonderful.
Cliff in his nice little suit and everything. I want to see Phil in the suit, see Bizzle in the suit. We're all dressed up. Let's
Hey, maybe this year we'll dress up in a suit in my living room.
Oh, that would be something. But Brian, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for
I
having
really appreciate you. Before we get into the comments, remember, tune in on Sunday, Film and Box Office News, 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific. We are doing the Chronicles of Riddick, continuing the Riddick trilogy. We went over Pitch Black last week. Part 2 is the Chronicles of Riddick. Make sure you do your homework. Be here on Wednesday, this Wednesday, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific for New Comic Book Day Live, where we go over the books that we picked up. Give you more chances to win ducks, funny skits, all that, and so forth. And then next Monday, be back here at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific, where you'll get another chance to win a duck, and we'll draw for the grand prize. All right. So let's shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight, because a lot of people tuned in tonight.
Oh wait, can I just do one
Go
thing?
ahead.
Here we go.
Yep.
All right. So as you're leaving us, you can head over to Between the Lines with Lorenzo, the special guest tonight, over on Geek Out with Roscoe, or head on over to 22 and doing his top 10 cover price alternatives right now.
For that Monday night lineup, ladies and gentlemen, that Monday night legendary lineup.
And don't forget, 10 p.m. Couple Comics.
Boom. All right, Las Cruces, you got yourself a duck tonight. Thank you for tuning in. DJ Lynx was in the house. Thank you for tuning in. Meatwad number 1 was here. Thank you for tuning in. John's Comics with Kids was in the house. Thank you for being here. Big L Larry Jackson is a pleasure as always. Jag you Lord, thank you for being here tonight. Vlogs 18, thank you for being in here tonight. Phil Alien was in the house. Thank you for being here tonight. Colton Oakley got himself a duck tonight. Thank you for being here tonight. Dope Comics was in the house. Thank you for being here. Jay Margolis, thank you for being here tonight. Kenneth Bird's in the house. Thank you for being here, Kenneth. Comic Cap Collectibles is in the house. Thank you for being here. Canadian Survivalist, of course, is in the house. Thank you for being here tonight. Eric Martinez, long-time watcher. What's good, Eric? Thank you for being here. Dagger Cards was in the house. Thank you for being here. Kamara is in the house. Thank you for being here. Agru Rhythm is in the house. Thank you for being here tonight. Hack joined us tonight. Thank you for being here tonight. Christina Payne joined us tonight. Thank you. Random Rips, you tuned in and you got yourself a duck. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for being here tonight. Ben Compton is in the house. Thank you for being here tonight. Frankie Gonzalez showed up. Thank you for being here. Jacqueline Devine showed up. Thank you for being here. The Comic Vet was in the house. Thank you for being here. Couple Comics is in the house. Thank you for being here. Is that it? Yes.
We get Random Rips.
Yep.
Random Rips. He was one of our
Got a duck tonight.
Yeah, you got.
Oh, 23 months as well. Thank you for being here tonight, 23. And Alfred Castro. Thank you for being here. That's a new name right there. Thank you.
Oh my God, I owe him a slab from Brian, not Brian, from Rob Fatstack's 2000.
You better send him his slab. We want 100% satisfaction here, Clippy. 100% satisfaction. All right. So tune in Wednesday, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. New Comic Book Day Live. Get more chances to win ducks. We got books we bought. Tune in and make sure you like and subscribe to Council of Comics, Cliff on Comics, Couch and Slasher with Steve Bizzle and Brian LCS. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. So for myself, for Cliff, for Phil, for Steve Bizzle, for Green Shirt Guy, who apologizes that he couldn't be here tonight, and for Brian LCS and the rest of the Council of Comics. We love you. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes?